These are the external parts of the fish and their function. First is the operculum or the gill cover, part of the fish that covers the gills. Next is the scales, part of the fish that cover the body. Next is the lateral line, lines along the body of the fish used to help the fish adapt itself to its new environment. Next is the fins, part of the fish that used for swimming, balancing, and propelling in water. This is the pelvic fins, pectoral fins, anal fin, caudal fin or the caudal tail. Next is the soft dorsal fin, and the last is the spiny dorsal fin. Next is the eyes, part of the fish that used for seeing. Next is the mouth, part of the fish that used for swallowing object, particularly the food. Next is the anus, parts of the fish that serve as an excretory organ of the fish, where the waste matter coming from the body of the fish passes out. Next is the caudal peduncle, part of the fish that connect the body and the tail. Next is the nostril, part of the fish that used for smelling. Next is the vent, the opening between the anus and the anal fin, where the fish will excrete either eggs or sperm, also known as genital papilla. So let's proceed to the internal parts of the fish and their functions. So, this is the internal parts of the fish and their function. First is the spine, the primary structure framework upon which the fish body is built. It connects to the skull at the front of the fish and the tail at the rear. Spine is made upon numerous vertebrae which are hollow and which protect to the delicate spinal cord. Next is the spinal cord, the part that connects the brain to the rest of the body and relays sensory information from the body to the brain, as well as instruction from the brain to the rest of the body. Next is the brain, the control center of the fish, where both automatic functions and higher behaviors occur. All sensory information is processed here. Next is the lateral line, one of the fish's primary sense organs. It detects underwater vibration and is capable of determining the direction of their source. Next is the swim or the air bladder, a hollow, gas-filled balance organ that allows a fish to conserve energy by maintaining neutral buoyancy in the water. Next is the pyloric caeca, finger-like projection located near the function of the stomach and the intestine. It knows to secrete enzymes that aid digestion. It may also function to observe, digest food, or do both. Next is the liver. It assists digestion by secreting enzyme breakdown fats and also serve as storage area for fats and carbohydrates. Next is the heart. Circulate blood throughout the body. This is the muscle. Provide the movement and locomotion. This part of the fish that are usually eaten decompose the fillet of the fish. Next is the gonad, hormone-secreting sexual gland of the fish. This is the gills. It is used for breathing.